condensation, we all seem to get some of one stage or another, and how you get rid of it, there's so many different ways. We just use an old-fashioned leather. You can also use these new Karcher vacuums that can get rid of the condensation. On the side windows, it's never really a problem, but what I have noticed is when we do the front windscreen, we can get water running down the back. And if you have a Stellantis make of vehicle, that is the Fiat Ducato, the Peugeot Boxer, the Citroen Relay, and there's also Vauxhall and Opel variants now, where the dash meets the windscreen, there's a gap, and any water can drop down. And of course at the back of the dashboard there's lots of wiring, relays, circuit boards. After a little bit of research on the internet, I found a neat little way to help prevent water going down the back. Right, as I said, with a quick look on the interweb, there are plenty of sellers doing these seals. We used eBay, but they're on Amazon, and I think they're on Temu as well. The only thing is, everyone that I've looked at shows the size of 1.6 meters, and the dashboard, I've just measured it with my trusty tape measure, is 1.63, so we're 3 centimeters short. What's brought this on, I hear you ask?
What's brought this on then?
Well, I'll tell you. I was reading a post from a owners club on one of the Facebook pages, and this guy was replacing his airbag ECU, not for water ingress, but when he actually took all the covers from around the bottom of the dashboard, took the cover off the ECU, when he looked at the wiring connectors, there was signs of rust or water getting to the connectors on the ECU. Now obviously, as I said a bit earlier, the thing is, with the amount of electronics that are at the back of the dashes on these vehicles, any water can cause havoc. So this little bit of prevention is better than curing a massive problem. Okay, so we've got the flat piece that should fit over the gap, and there is like a Christmas tree, I don't know whether you can actually see that, a Christmas tree effect which pushes into the gap and holds it in place. So let's see if we can get it fitted. Now the first issue that I think I may have is that we have a dash cam mounted to the bottom of the windscreen, and the cable drops down the gap between the windscreen and the dash. So I'm hoping that the rubber seal will go over the top of it. Right, I've marked the centre of the seal, so I'm going to try and get it into the centre part of the dash. I'm going to just take the dash cam off for the moment. Give me a little bit more room, and let's see if we can feed that around that wire. Okay, it's a little bit fiddly, but we need to push it in at a slight angle so it fits between the screen and the dash and gives a little bit of like a channel, and that seems to be working quite well. Gently pushing it into place, and the idea of stretching it slightly has worked. So that's fitting, as you can probably see, quite neatly. Just the little bit where the wiring goes through that's not clicking in. Oh, that's better. You can probably just about see the seal going in place. And in all fairness, it is long enough for the dash, so it must have been slightly longer than they advertised. And the other side fits nice and neat as well. And the cable for the dash cam just pops underneath the rubber seal. Okay, so that was one of those little 10-minute jobs. If I was to be hypercritical, I would say that the rubber seal itself, the width of it, could do with being a little bit wider. But as long as you put it in at an angle, it does fit quite snugly. Hope you found this video useful. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to our little channel, please do so to help our channel grow. And we'll see you next time on our Benivan Adventures. Bye for now. For more of our DIY mods, tweaks and upgrades, click on the playlist link.